The Canadian dollar CBC is one type of digital dollar that would be issued by the government. It would be backed by the Federal Reserve and controlled by it. Another thing is that the US government would fully believe in and back the CBC idea. In place of the different types of payment that are already accepted, this could be used. It would have many benefits, such as the ability to settle payments quickly, the ability to do business across borders, and the ability to help more people get access to financial services. In more than 130 countries, work has started on making their own digital currencies that are backed by their governments. Pilot projects have already started in China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, and India, and a digital euro pilot could start as early as the 20th century. The United States, on the other hand, is still behind, even though people there are clearly learning more and more about how digital cash works. These beautiful words were first said by the Congress of the United States of America. To be clear, the US Congress has made it clear that XRP can be used in the US. This is not just about banks and other financial organizations. There is a lot of support for using XRP for deals in both the United States and other countries. This includes support from the Federal Reserve of the United States of America. Why is this important? The US Congress agrees that there has been a world change. Using the XRP system along with Ripple technologies, many countries such as Brazil, India, China, and others are making progress towards setting up their own digital currencies for their central banks. The United States of America doesn't want to be left out of this trend. The question is whether you can figure out what company they work for. Okay, I see what you mean, Ripple. Hello, and thanks for coming to Moneyside, where you can find everything you need to know about XRP. Each of the BRICS countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, has worked together to create a central bank digital currency that all of these countries can use. The United States is also in the same situation. I'd like to show you a movie that goes into detail about CBDC talks that Ripple and the Federal Reserve of the United States had as early as 2015, but even though there are public disagreements between Ripple and the SEC. This background information about the past shows how Ripple and the US have been working together behind the scenes. It was clear that Ripple was in a good situation to win the lawsuit brought by the SEC because the company was working together. It is important to remember that Ripple gave the Federal Reserve the FedNap payment system in 2015, even though the Fed did not give Ripple credit when it officially released the system. More research shows that there were hints that the Federal Reserve and a blockchain company talked about the chance of working together. This blockchain company can make payments quickly with transaction times of only 3 to 5 seconds. Many times, Gary Gensler has brought up the idea that the Federal Reserve of the United States of America could use Ripple. Furthermore, Gensler has expressed faith in the Federal Reserve's capability to integrate XRP and Ripple into its payment system. This would allow for purchases and sales both within and outside of the United States. Moving forward in time to the most recent events, Riverbank has officially joined the FedNap payment system. Riverbank is a well-known Ripple payment partner that uses Ripple in its system. This is a very important step. Okay, let's break this down. Riverbank is more than just a bank. Ripple and its Xcurrent and Xtrapid systems are what make it possible for people to send and receive payments. A cryptocurrency called XRP and its ledger are used by both of these sites to provide instant cash. The fact that Riverbank is now part of FedNap makes it clear that Xtrapid, and Ripple, all of which are based on XRP, will all be important in the future. In other words, this means that the FedNap payment system is ready to use XRP to meet its liquidity needs in foreign transactions. Based on this, we can guess that XRP will become more valuable as its uses and benefits grow. If you already have XRP and are reading this, this is good news for your investment. The addition of XRP to mainstream banking systems is more than just an acknowledgement of the cryptocurrency's promise. It's a huge chance. In this case, it shows how the world of global banking is always changing. The way established banks are starting to understand how efficient this is a paradigm shift. The speed and low cost of blockchain technology like Ripple's, these are just the tip of the iceberg Gary Gensler's support, and the steps that followed by groups like Riverbank are just as important. More financial companies will understand and use the power of XRP and other tools like it, which will have a spreading effect on the industry. There's some very exciting news I want to share with you before we go any further. It's my pleasure to offer XRP for free. All you have to do to join is take these 3 simple steps. Please click the like button on this movie. Turn on notifications, click the subscribe button, and share this movie with your friends and family. I will be looking to see if these steps have been taken while we are picking our lucky winner. I hope everything goes well for everyone. As soon as we hit 60,000 subscribers, we'll let everyone know who the winner is. Now let's get back to the subject at hand. XRP's worth and how important it is becoming. We've talked about how the Federal Reserve of the United States is interested in it and how people in the United States tend to support it. The United States is not the only country, though, that is starting to see the value of XRP. A lot of countries are looking into what it can do, including the BRICS countries and even the EU, which is working on a digital euro project. You can watch our films that are all about these issues to learn more about how XRP is being used in the digital euro project in Europe, the CBDC, and the BRICS countries. The United States of America wants to use XRP for more than just a possible CBDC, as we talked about in a different video. They are also excited about using it to make transactions across foreign borders go more smoothly. It's not just CBDCs that fit into this group, it also includes people and businesses that do business in other countries. Let's look into what this means for the future value of XRP. More and more people are using XRP, especially big financial institutions like the Federal Reserve of the United States. This will have an effect on the cryptocurrency's value. Making a cryptocurrency helpful is one of the most important things that goes into figuring out how much it's worth. When digital assets like XRP are used by big banks, they don't just offer instant trading benefits, there are other benefits as well. On top of that, it's about the trust and authority it builds over time. Quick and cheap foreign transactions are becoming more and more popular, and digital transactions are quickly becoming the norm. This is causing a lot of changes in the global financial landscape. Because of this, it is very important that cryptocurrencies play a part, especially ones that have already been shown to be useful, like XRP.